police arrest him and try to keep him quiet. But Murray cannot seem to stop crying.
I can't. I gotta get the truck back.
Remember Scooby-Doo ATL 01, 23-year-old Denis Coulson? He made plans to teach new sex tricks to a girl he was told was 15.
Oh my God. I'm a idiot.
After he's arrested, he's put in an unmarked car and taken to this EMS station where he'll be questioned by law enforcement. His car is searched. The police find directions to the house along with condoms and marijuana.
More TVs in here?
Coulson is then brought to a room where he waits to be interrogated. That's where he meets Harris County Sheriff Mike Jolly, who finds out this isn't Coulson's first run-in with the law.
I'd like to get out of jail free card.
There's no get out of jail free card.
About from my parents, what I'm saying.
Oh, you've already used it one time?
I used it one time. It's done now. Especially with this. It's over. It's over.
What you been picked up for?
Let's just not talk about it.
Well, I mean, we're going to find out.
Turns out Scooby-Doo has had several prior charges.
What do you think your wife's going to say about this? How long have you been married?
34 years.
Oh, my God.
That's why I asked if I could be given any kind of break. That's why I asked.
A lengthy marriage apparently is not enough to get a break. Like all the others, he's charged with a felony and brought before a judge.
Am I going to go to jail tonight?
Yes, sir, I won't lie to you. That's one thing I won't do. You will go to jail tonight. I will give you that much courtesy that I don't lie to you, and I would expect the same courtesy in return as that you be truthful and not lie to me.
How long am I going to be there?
Well, that'll be up to a judge to set your bond.
So come on over here and have a seat, and you can tell me all about it.
Jeez, I might as well just... My life's over. My life's over.
I don't want to walk out the door. They're going to take me. They want me anyway.
Is there anything else you want people to know about your situation?
My life is screwed. I'm done. My family's done. They're waiting to arrest me. They're waiting to take me to jail.
In fact, the Long Beach police are getting into position.
Staying here is not going to help you.
I just feel like I'm going to throw up.
Well, that's maybe another good reason to go outside.
When the detective asks Cothrum for permission to examine his computer, at first he objects because it turns out the computer isn't even his. It's his girlfriend's.
The only reason why I would object is because of the involvement I don't want with my girlfriend and her children.
Do you think she has a suspicion that you've been doing this?
No, there's no suspicion about it, you know. Of course, I lied about where I said I was going earlier when I talked to her.
Yeah. But my objective is not to embarrass you with your family. Trust me.
If I get any embarrassment, it's only because I deserve it. I mean, I did something that I shouldn't have done, and...
But let me ask you this, why shouldn't you have done it?
She's 14, I should have blew her off as soon as I talked to her.
As the interrogation wraps up, he seems to realize he's in deep trouble.
Haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, well, we've all got to look to the future.
Well, this future doesn't look too bright right this second.
At the processing center, Kalantari is distraught.
Maybe my son. Maybe.
I was a minister in the church.
What church you go to?
But my dad was a preacher in the Baptist church. I don't want to go to prison.
It also turns out he's married and worried about his wife finding out.
Mr. Gary.
Yes. What is that?
I lose everything I got.
Do what?
I'm gonna lose everything I have, Mr. Gary.
Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
Oh, crap. Am I going to be arrested?
That's not up to me.
And now, that vice has led him here.
You don't have to feel shameful in front of me, man. I'm not a judgment guy, okay?
I'm not covering my face out of shame. I'm covering it out of the fact that I have zero life. Now, I'm working minimum wage jobs pretty much for the rest of my life.
I'm more than happy to tell you who I am. I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators.
Oh, no. Come on, Gary.
You don't want to touch anybody. You don't want it.
got to stop this.
Sit down. Sit down.
You don't have any
You're
right
free to leave any time. We got phone calls from him for months, and he was downright mean. He blamed us for his situation, and we offered him the chance to do an interview. He initially said yes, but only if we didn't show the video from the house, didn't show his face, or identify what he did for a living. And obviously, those were conditions we could not meet.
And I'm a director at my church. I can't believe this. But it's going like a record or anything? Ugh.
Yes, sir, you're being charged.